Welcome back. In this episode, we follow Francis and Benoit as they turn a decaying castle into a stunning 4-star hotel. Despite lacking prior training or expertise, Francis and Benoit begin the demolition process themselves. The first interior sections are cleared manually before experts step in to manage the heavier structural work. An excavator is used to carefully take down the old chapel, ensuring it doesn't collapse onto the machinery. Roof tiles are stripped away, and the towering chimney is methodically taken apart piece by piece. A massive hidden stone is revealed deep inside the structure and removed with the help of a sturdy lifting strap. The thick flooring is demolished using a hydraulic breaker, opening the way for upcoming construction tasks. With each load of rubble removed, the immense scale of the restoration becomes increasingly clear. Over 1,000 square meters of ruined facade is chipped back with jackhammers to reveal the original stonework. A hot lime mortar mix of sand, cement, water, and lime powder is prepared and applied to fill large gaps. This breathable compound protects the stonework while preventing future moisture damage. A fresh wall is raised between the two towers, though only the upper half is built at this stage. The bottom section is deliberately left open to connect later with the restaurant extension. Next, truckloads of gravel are brought in and evenly spread to form the base for the new seminar room. After leveling the gravel, waterproofing and plumbing pipes are precisely laid to safeguard the slab. Concrete is poured across the foundation, creating the solid ground level for the next stage of the build. Steel rebar is positioned and reinforced formwork is set up to carry the weight of the upper floor. The slab is poured within hours, though days of detailed preparation were required beforehand. 7 guest suites are planned upstairs, each with views of the castle's historic surroundings. Windows weighing around 75 kilos each are carefully lifted and secured into place by a skilled crew. Extreme caution is used during the process since the oversized windows are fragile and heavy. The hot-lime mortar work continues, filling the last of the large gaps across the tower's weathered walls. Every crevice is packed tightly, though uneven stones and old debris often slowed down the process. Slate roofing tiles are neatly fitted on one side, giving the exterior a sharp and elegant new look. The original roof tiles are stripped away to ready the main tower for reinforcement and restoration work. Vertical posts are set in place, followed by cross battens secured to support the fresh slate covering. Slate pieces that match the original are laid to keep the design consistent, while the tower is reinforced for strength. The restoration reaches a critical moment as attention shifts to saving the spire of the second tower. A crane is brought in to lift the damaged piece, with 2 crew members managing the task from the ground. The same repair approach is used again, though here it is performed at a safer, more controlled height. The finial undergoes repair and strengthening, doubling as both a decorative element and a lightning safeguard. While progress is visible outside the castle, the inside remains incomplete and in need of major structural work. The focus moves to pouring concrete across all floors, including every section of the main hall. A concrete boom pump is employed for efficient delivery, particularly in hard-to-access locations. This boom system makes accurate placement possible while reducing manual labor demands and enhancing safety. It extends into high levels, tight gaps, or large spans without relying on wheelbarrows or hand transport. Concrete is spread evenly across the slabs, providing uniform depth and stability throughout the interior. Once poured, surfaces are leveled and finished with tools such as screeds and trowels. Speed is necessary since the mixture starts setting quickly, especially under warm conditions. Typically, concrete hardens within several hours and can be walked on after 1 to 2 days. Complete curing takes about 28 days, requiring controlled moisture and steady temperature levels. This curing process is essential to prevent fractures and achieve full long-term strength in the structure. Workers vibrate the concrete thoroughly to eliminate trapped air and hidden gaps in the mix. Clean equipment, precise timing, and teamwork all contribute to a smooth, lasting concrete finish. The following phase introduces steel framing to outline the inner layout of the building. Walls and passageways are formed with vertical and horizontal profiles of metal. Each part is laid out carefully to ensure proper circulation and practical use of the spaces. Fermacell boards, crafted from gypsum and recycled paper, are chosen for durability and sustainability. These panels offer strong fire protection, acoustic insulation, and long-lasting strength, making them perfect for interior walls. Unlike regular drywall, Fermacell sheets resist moisture and help promote healthier air inside the building. As progress continues, the floor plan steadily emerges, outlining distinct living quarters and service areas. Each step forward drives the transformation, reviving and repurposing the centuries-old structure. Next, thermal insulation is added to improve energy performance and maintain a comfortable indoor climate. The castle, dating back to 1120, has endured for centuries as a silent witness to conflict, change, and forgotten tales. Its fortified walls once provided refuge, education, and care during two of the world's most turbulent wars. In the First World War, the castle served as a temporary hospital for injured soldiers in need of aid. By the Second World War, classrooms filled its halls as it was converted into a makeshift wartime school. For over 3 decades, the site lay abandoned, until 2 visionaries were inspired to restore it. The restoration effort began when Francis and Benoit resolved to revive the fading grandeur of the estate. They acquired the property for just $170,000, a remarkable price given its scale, history, and promise. The castle was never a simple residence. It quickly proved to be an immense project with many challenges. The dream soon became a full-scale restoration, demanding vast resources, careful coordination, and manpower. Instead of discouraging them, the daunting scope only strengthened their determination to succeed. Their work grew beyond personal ambition, turning into a cultural and community-focused restoration. Undertaking it meant heavy financial risk, precise planning, and long-term dedication. But the investment reached beyond money, requiring years of physical effort and emotional resolve. Projects of this magnitude always bring surprises, with unforeseen expenses appearing at any stage. The COVID-19 pandemic caused major delays, disrupting materials, labor, and timelines. This worldwide crisis pushed the planned 2021 reopening far into the future. Lockdowns and shipping issues stalled nearly every aspect of construction. The team had to constantly readjust, handling new rules, challenges, and safety requirements. Eventually, Francis and Benoit embarked on their most ambitious outdoor challenge, rebuilding a 40-meter stone wall by hand. Piece by piece, the wall rose again, following its original slope and preserving the estate's historic design. Their vision goes beyond stonework. They aim to restore the grounds with a formal garden modeled after classic French style. Defined by symmetry, clean lines, and meticulous landscaping, these gardens once symbolized elegance, status, and cultural refinement. Under clear skies, preparations begin on the front section to create a broad, inviting terrace area. A slim garden bed will run along the edge, giving visitors a tranquil spot to pause and take in the scenery. Patience remains vital, especially when progress feels slow and the finished design still lies in the distance. Trust develops gradually, both in the process itself and among those engaged in the long restoration effort. When initial strategies fall short, adaptability and resourceful thinking become the keys to advancing. Delays can turn into advantages when extra time is used to refine and improve the project's outcome. In hotel construction, plumbing and electrical systems are central to comfort, safety, and reliable operation. A carefully planned plumbing network ensures steady water supply, efficient drainage, and sanitary conditions. Electrical systems support essentials like lighting, climate control, security measures, and kitchen functions throughout the facility. Energy-conscious designs lower future expenses and strengthen sustainability within hospitality developments. Proper plumbing safeguards against leaks, mold, and expensive repair work later on. Drywall seams are sealed with joint compound to produce a smooth and unified surface. Skim coating conceals flaws, cracks, and uneven finishes in both new and existing drywall. This step improves the appearance of interiors, creating walls that look polished and expertly finished. Restoring a stone arch requires precision, time, and traditional skill to blend seamlessly with the old structure. Classic arches depend on finely cut stones and a central keystone, distributing loads for durability. Concrete is cast to create the primary restaurant floor slab, establishing a firm and durable base. Within gardens and courtyards, arches serve as an entryway feature, offering a sense of welcome and transition. Repairing an arch safeguards historical character while also supporting the stability of boundary walls. Their graceful curves balance strict garden geometry, adding movement and softness to structured designs. A restored arch becomes practical and symbolic, linking heritage with renewed purpose. At this point, work shifts to constructing the restaurant, moving from preservation to essential new development. Gas, water, and kitchen utilities are organized and installed with care before building continues. Every installation is thoroughly tested to guarantee safety, reliability, and smooth kitchen operations long-term. In the hall section, insulation boards are fitted in place to guard against heat loss or gang. Floorboards are then laid over them, preparing a solid base for the final layer of tiling. Mortar is spread evenly with a notched trowel, its grooves securing tiles firmly into position. Each tile is aligned with care, producing a seamless and uniform appearance across the floor. Leveling clips are inserted, followed by grout to fill joints, sealing and completing the finished hall flooring. Meanwhile, groundwork is laid for the outdoor terrace that will provide sweeping views of the estate. A refined stone walkway is constructed before the main arch, bringing timeless elegance to the entrance. Heavy foundation stones are laid first with care, guaranteeing stability and long-term strength underfoot. Work on the terrace advances with the installation of metal rails, supported by adjustable pedestals that guarantee perfect leveling throughout. These adjustable pedestals are placed with care to correct for uneven ground beneath the terrace floor. Beneath each tile, rubber pads are installed to improve stability and provide better sound insulation. The padding also absorbs vibrations, creating a calmer and more pleasant outdoor setting. This system helps prevent frost damage, a crucial advantage in colder weather conditions. Suspended toilets are chosen for the bathrooms, delivering modern style, easier cleaning, and efficient use of space. Well-laid tiles simplify upkeep, since they can be cleaned easily with everyday products. They also improve hygiene, as non-porous tiles resist bacteria and unwanted odors. Tiling elevates interior design, offering endless possibilities in texture, color, and decorative pattern. Color selection is vital in shaping the mood and ambience of a hotel guest room. Gentle shades encourage calmness, relaxation, and a sense of comfort during a stay. The proper palette can make interiors feel brighter, more open, and more welcoming. Choosing the right tones enhances the overall guest experience, producing a refined and soothing atmosphere. For the upper rooms, Francis and Benoit opt for laminate floors thanks to their affordability and ease of use. Laminate mimics the warmth of wood while remaining highly practical and low maintenance for busy areas. Work shifts to the restaurant construction, located on the foundations of the old chapel. Historic details are preserved as a modern dining hall is designed to respect the building's legacy. Timber arrives on site, and the carpentry crew quickly assembles the restaurant's wooden frame. The right wing is designated as a spacious dining room, accommodating over 150 guests. Solid doors are fitted in every section, marking clear transitions between restored spaces. Showers are equipped with rainfall heads, handheld sprayers, and clear glass panels for a spa-like feel. Frameless partitions are selected to maximize light and give the impression of a larger bathing space. An elevator is added, ensuring easy, step-free movement between floors for all future visitors. Ventilation frames are installed in the roof, while coordinated teams continue the interior progress. Blending original stonework with new architecture demands precision to balance structure with visual harmony. Decorative wall tiles with patterns reminiscent of wallpaper are chosen to elevate the style of each room. Every space is given its own distinct tile design, bringing variety and character throughout the interior. Precision tools like suction grips and adjustable clamps are used to align and secure each tile. Tiles are set with deliberate care, ensuring flawless joints and a polished, luxury appearance. Textured finishes gradually reshape every wall, adding depth and a richer visual effect to the interiors. On the left side, a state-of-the-art kitchen is set up, designed to handle the demands of luxury hospitality. A top-grade electric range, sourced from Paris, is installed to guarantee speed and efficiency in cooking tasks. The bar takes shape with finely crafted wooden panels, adding warmth and a natural elegance. A sleek marble countertop is placed above, introducing sophistication and a modern accent to the space. Work progresses steadily, with every stage closely supervised by the dedicated on-site team. Skills are allocated wisely, and tasks are shared to make sure all aspects are completed on schedule. Heavy machinery spreads a fresh layer of gravel, forming the base foundation of the courtyard. Permeable concrete is poured, letting water filter through naturally to recharge the ground supply. Sustainable materials are selected to improve drainage and minimize excess runoff across the courtyard. A tinted finish is applied, giving the exterior space a uniform and elegant appearance. The restaurant interior reaches completion, balancing comfort with sophistication to welcome visitors. Every piece of decor is intentionally selected to highlight the history and enhance the atmosphere. Tables are perfectly arranged with fine linens, polished glassware, and carefully chosen lighting accents. Bathroom vanities are installed with precision to complement the interior design theme. Simultaneously, mirrors are mounted above each vanity to reflect light and enlarge the space. In the guest rooms, beds are assembled and positioned in their intended places. Plush pillows and linens are added to create comfort and a home-like feeling. Each space is carefully cleaned and inspected prior to final handover. After half a decade of effort, the hotel and restaurant officially opened to receive guests. Soft background music drifts through the room, enriching the refined mood and encouraging relaxation. The staff is fully prepared, trained to deliver outstanding service from the very first interaction. At this stage, only a handful of finishing touches remain before the hotel is complete. To reserve a stay or view behind-the-scenes updates, be sure to visit at Château du Theil online.